Hello, so in this video I'm going to show you how to update your business account on here. So you go down to setting, you go to business profile. There's multiple sections in here. We'll just talk about that in this video specifically, and then we'll actually go more in depth for other sections as well. So the first thing that you see is your general information. The location ID is unique to this business account. And then you have the API key that you could actually use for like Zapier, Pabbly, or other ways to integrate into your software, especially if you're trying to integrate your own software into the system. So let's go ahead and add a photo really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and add mine. It looks like it needs to be my horizontal photo, not a vertical photo or a square photo. So I'm going to grab one of these really fast. Looks good. Friendly business name. Normally people don't say LLC. Legal business name, they will be saying the LLC. And you could grab this, if you're from Florida, you could grab this information from sunbiz.org. And then info@overpowermarketing.com. You do want to fill out this information right here because the reason why is because it's going, all those custom values that we showed in previous videos, it's going to grab this information from these sections. So that way you don't have to type this out every time. You can actually put that as a token in there and it will automatically put in the appropriate email. So let's just say you change your phone number in the future. You don't have to change it on every single automation. You don't have to change it on every single email. You just need to update it right here. So that's very important. Same thing for any email and your friendly business name and legal business name. Website, so obviously your website. Once again, same idea. If you ever change your website, just change it right here. As long as you're using token on everything, it'll automatically update it everywhere. Update the information, and we're good right there. Next section is the business physical address. That looks good. Pensacola 32526, Florida, United States. Central Standard. This is important as well because if you have like constraints on your automations where it will only send out messages between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., it needs to be the correct time zone. So that's very important right there. You can actually set up each contact as their specific time zone too to help out with that. Platform language, English. If you want to change it to a different language like Spanish, especially if you have a lot of Spanish speaking people, that could work as well. Outbound communication language, English as well. Cool. So those are the default languages. Now the next section right here is very, very important because this will help you get approved for your phone number because by federal law now you have to follow A2P guidelines. So limited liability company, that's what I have. You could put in co-op, corporation, nonprofit, or partnership in here. Not for profit, I'm going to change this to online, I think. Yep, perfect. But there's a lot of different options. If it's not here, just choose whatever's best. This part right here is not as important. Business registration ID. Obviously, if you're in the U.S. and you're actual business and not like a single proprietary or whatever it is, you'll need an EIN. Business registration number. Once again, you can grab this from SunBiz. This is not private information. Everyone from the public can see this. And then you go ahead and add the last one. Which country do you operate in? USA, Canada. Cool. Last section is where you could add a voicemail. This is actually when people call in. You could actually set it up like after, let's say, 15 seconds. It goes to the software voicemail rather than your own personal voicemail. Like if you're using your cell phone number in this section and people start calling the tracking number, instead of it actually leaving a voicemail on your phone system, it will actually leave a voicemail inside the software with the actual voicemail inside the software instead. So that way you don't have to change your personal voicemail if it's going to your direct line or your cell phone. Now, sometimes this is not going to work if you use like a phone system. It may not work because it might actually grab the call before it actually goes through the Go High Level the software right here. I'm going to put this at 15. I'm going to pause this video really fast and create a short voicemail. Alright, so I made a short recording that I'm going to use as my voicemail. If you want to know a software that I use, it's just the one that was built into Microsoft Sound Recorder. I just made a short recording through that. And now I'm just going to upload it in here. So upload, boom. And now I have the voicemail set up in here. Cool. Next section is the authorized representative. You're going to need to set this up for your phone number as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Cool. I'm going to say owner, then 896, update. We got that all set up. Now this part is also very important. A lot of this information right here. So what do you want your count? Now this is all your discretion right here. So allow duplicate opportunities. So this is inside the opportunity board. If you want to show multiple opportunities with the same person, this is where you're going to turn this on. They automatically have this turned off so you don't have people accidentally getting duplicate on your opportunity board. Some people like that, some people don't. Next one is merge Facebook contact by name. So let's just say you have a contact named Orrin Powell with the phone number and email. And let's just say Orrin Powell reached out through Facebook. If this is unchecked, it's going to keep those contacts separate. However, if you have this option checked, if it has the same name as one of your contacts, it will actually merge the results. Disable contact time zone. So this is basically related to your multiple things, but let's just say the big thing is like the calendar. If you want someone to book a calendar event, you could have it set up where they get to choose the time zone that they're in. So if they're in, let's say, in California, it will actually show, Pacific time. However, if I disable this option, if they go to my calendar, they're going to see it in Central time. That's the big thing right here. Mark email as invalid due to hard bounce. So this is up to your discretion. So if this is checked, which is a good reason, if it's marked as a hard bounce, meaning that there is no email there anymore, or the server completely denied and everything, it will go ahead and mark it. We'll just say it's invalid and mark it as not an email. If you want to uncheck this, then it will actually still keep the email in there for you. Validate phone numbers when first SMS is sent to a new contact. You can actually set this up to make sure that it is a valid phone number. If it comes back with an error, it will automatically take it out of that contact. Verify email address when first email is sent to a new contact. So this is also checking for soft bounds, errors, and stuff like that. Whenever you send the email, it didn't go to that person. It will actually verify that information for you on the first message so you don't accidentally send it out to them again. Now, make SMS compliant by adding an opt-out message. So this is highly, highly, highly recommended, but you could always customize this as well. Make SMS compliant by adding an opt-out message. Reply stop to unsubscribe. This is where you can customize this specifically to whatever message you want, but that is the default message that you want to have on all your messages, especially the initial one. And then make SMS compliant by adding a sender information, like for example, thanks, OverPower Marketing LLC. So that way you're actually following compliancy there too. And make email compliant by adding unsubscribe link in your email. Like for example, if you send out an email blast and you don't have a link or an unsubscribe link in your email, you can keep this setting on. So that way it will always add that at the very bottom. Contact deduplication preferences. So this allows you to see, do you want to have duplicate contacts in your system? And if you do, which one do you want it based off? So if they have the same email, but different phone numbers, do you want them to have duplicate accounts? If they have, let's say, second preference, if they have the same email and the same phone numbers, then you can allow duplicate contacts. The last few things: enable, disable depreciated features. So enable campaigns and enable triggers. So this is not really something you guys have to worry about because you just created your account. However, if someone like me on my other account, since I've had it for 2 years and I don't want my automations that I've had since the day one to just break, this is one of the options that I want to keep. So any campaigns that I have, enable them even after they depreciate, or any triggers that I have set up, make sure that they're still working even after all the updates that have been made. Now, eventually I need to go ahead and update that if I have any, but if I don't want anything to break, I'm just going to select these boxes. Last part is very important. This is whenever someone calls you and you don't answer the phone, it will actually send out a text message to them saying, "Hi, this is OverPower Marketing. I saw we just missed your call. How can I help you?" And you can actually customize this. So, hi, this is, and this is where I could add some variables. So let's go ahead and do account. We're going to go ahead and click on owners, first name. So I'll go ahead and add that. Hi, this is Oren with OverPower Marketing. I saw that we just missed your call. How can I help? And if you want to test this out just to make sure it's working, you could always use the mobile phone number at the bottom to send out the test message. Once again, we have variables in here, so it will automatically update the information. So if you ever change the owners of this account to something else, it will automatically change that owner name in here without going in here and making changes to it. Same thing with the location name. If I ever change this location name to something else, like let's say OverPower Plumbing, it will automatically update the information in there as well. So that's how you would update your business profile to the fullest. Let me know if you have any questions.